Hi guys, I'm Dr. Aria. I am a board certified podiatrist and I'd like to talk about what I call the forefoot to rearfoot seesaw. I have come up with a solution for my patients, but I think we can do better. So let's get started. The first is that I think one of the problems in the industry is if we focus just on the rear foot, that means the stack height, the drop of the shoe, which is the slope or angle, or just like the rear foot in general, we're overcompensating for the load on the posterior chain. Whereas if we only focus on the forefoot, and we've got this nice, beautiful toe box by Ultra, it's a natural splay for the design of the foot to spread out. So people with bunions, hammer toes, and aromas, this is a great shoe for. Is awesome, but it does not take into account the rear foot. So if we don't balance the forefoot and the rear foot, we can have a lot of issues. The particular case we had to come up with a hack for, and this is something that I do very often in my practice because the injuries are very predictable. A lot of times a shoe like this with a higher drop, comfortable, but the toe box of the shoe might be more narrow, so we have to adjust by sizing up for the. Then a lot of times we do get those posterior chain issues, but the relief of the neuroma symptoms or the bunion symptoms goes away. One of the things I do in my practice to fix this problem is I go with a 6mm drop shoe. This is the On Cloud Monster. That we have to do is size up in the shoe. That is a good illustration of very predictable injuries that patients have, whether it's Achilles tendonitis, plantar fasciitis, posterior chain issues, hip issues, or in the forefoot, neuromas, bunions, and hammer toes. It brings up the need for some anatomical variant of what we're currently doing to help address those issues in the majority of patients. And I think that we can do better for patients. I have a lot of ideas about the last thickness, materials, and ways that we can make this better for the design industry, and I'd love to share them with you. Please connect with me at connect@firmfooted.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope this video was interesting.